Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to this first of, I think, two post-commentary episodes for Dark Souls. Let's Play Dark Souls. I did this post-commentary on purpose because there was a lot of cutting and just things I wanted to finish, so this is post-commentary for that reason. So, once you're done with the Tomb of Giants, Patches comes to Firelink as a vendor. He sells some Eyes of Death, some Humanity, Divine Blessings, a couple of Miracles. He sells the Crescent Axe, well-used old bronze battle axe with a long hilt and a crescent-shaped blade. One of the blessed weapons. I was reading that past me. He also sells a Thorolin Talisman. He sells the masks of the father, mother, and child, as well as the cleric armor, which is what Veds and Nico wear.
Well, nothing appeals.
And now we're here in the Tomb of the Giants because I believe I am going to get the Silver Serpent Ring. By the time of me recording this, the Dark Souls LP is done. I just have episodes to edit. I had some issues with a later episode, and the final boss of the DLC, you will not see killed by this character. I had to kill it on a different character because I screwed up and lost footage. I don't know what I'm standing here for. I thought I cut out all the random standing. I guess I didn't. I know you can hear my mouse clicking. I'm just checking a few things. Why am I just standing there past me? What are you doing? Stop being dumb. I swear I cut out all of this. I apologize. I guess I still could, but... What are you doing past me? Why are you standing there? You need to not be standing there. Are you finally gonna go do thing? Are you gonna do stuff? Or are you just gonna stand there? What are you doing? I have no idea why I'm not doing anything. I'm as confused as you all are. Okay, there he goes. Good. But yeah, we're going to get the covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which I obviously passed. That didn't go as planned, and I said, screw this. I hate these goddamn dog skeleton things. They are obnoxious. But yes, it is. The LP is over with. Had some issues on later recording, on later episodes. So you will see the final DLC boss killed by a different character. Unless I somehow happen upon the footage that I recorded. And there will be one more post-commentary episode. There's the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. Again, I did it on purpose because of all of the... Or did I end up making them one episode? I don't remember what I did. But I did it on purpose regardless. Because there was just a lot of stuff I wanted to get done, and I didn't want to record it. Because, I mean, I think I recorded for a little over an hour or so for this. Just to do a bunch of shit, so... And we now have the covetous Silver Serpent Ring. There's one more thing. I think I do it in this episode down here. I go and get the white Titanite slab. And I'm standing there again. I swear I cut all this out, but I guess I didn't. Excuse me. I can hear the fucking dogs breathing in my headphones, and it's kind of rhythmic the way they are. Oh, I thought I went and got the Titanite slab. Maybe I don't. I guess I don't? Huh. I probably forgot about it. And now we're gonna go back to Anorlando, I do believe. So that we can... I forgot about Sigurd. Or Siegmeyer. Is he Siegmeyer in this one, or is he Sigurd? I don't remember. It's one of the two. But yeah, I've been sitting on a bunch of this for a long time. Like I said, everything is done. The LP, the Dark Souls LP is complete. I just have a lot of episodes and stuff to edit together, so... But we are gonna take care of, I think, Siegward and or Siegmeyer, whichever one it is in this one. And I think I do the other boss that's here in Anor Londo. I don't remember if I do that yet, though. Because I recorded this weeks, like, this is from weeks ago. So, unfortunately, post-commentary works well for this stuff. I'm just not a fan of doing... I don't mind doing it for stuff like this, but at the same time I do, because it's just kind of hard to comment on what's going on and things like that. I'm currently running around trying to remember where to go. I was hoping I could take him through the railing. Swing and a miss, swing and not a miss. And down goes the Silver Knight. I think I finally remembered where to go. Because I completely ignored the room that he was in during the initial run-through of here. Yeah, here we go. I also think I killed the Titanite demon that's here. Yeah, I do. Or no, I think I get ready to and then I say forget it because I hate fighting this Titanite demon. Because a lot of his moves, A, are big sweeps, and this room is tiny. And a lot of his moves also have weird, really bad lingering hitboxes. Especially that move. That move has an insanely long lingering hitbox. Oh, maybe I do kill him, because at this point I might as well. I also think his tail has a hitbox for when he does that move he just did. Yeah, I guess I do finish him. Good. And we get 2 Demon Titanite. So, like all of the other Titanite demons, minus the one in the not the Demon Ruins, Lost Izalith, that one does not respawn. So if you need to farm Demon Titanite, you need to go to Lost Izalith. So this dude promptly kicked my ass. And I promptly kicked his. What are you gonna do, buddy? There we go. I can parry, sort of. But yeah, I completely ignored this area, but this is where he is.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Oh, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together. This is quite a fix. We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed. This is quite a fix.
Sigurd and or Siegmeyer is adorable, but this room has like 3 Silver Knights in it. And I'm about to get promptly killed by one of them because I forgot he was in the corner. And I'm getting stuck on furniture. And he hits me through the fucking wall. Yeah, I forgot that one was in the corner. So, yeah, but anyway, we're back. Yeah, he is repelled by these, like, 3 Silver Knights, and he's trying to figure out what he can do to overcome them, and I'm just simply going to go in and hit things with my big stick. Wow, I missed that very big time. But we'll just backstab fish. That is the name of the game in Dark Souls 1. Lag stabs and backstab fishing. Oh, and I have now equipped Wrath of God, too, which is broken as sin in the first game, because its cast animation is damn near instantaneous, it has a shit ton of range, and it does a crap ton of damage. But we have rescued Siegward and or Siegmeyer. I don't remember which one is which. Some more Demon Titanite. Praise that son.
Oh, what's on your mind, friend? Wait, you defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
And he gives us the tiny beings ring, which is the life ring.
Gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a
But my plan worked better. And like Hawkeye Goff says, oh, spoilers, we'll end up meeting Goff. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? And now he is here at Firelink.
Fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking to get the old fortress. Is that yours?
Why, yes, good sir, it was my doing.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Then he gives us a Mitt
I'll be
Force.
heading down below shortly. There's nothing
Then he
but
tells us
fire
he's
up
going
above.
down.
No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. And he's going down to Blighttown, which is the next place we will find
There
him
you are.
to advance
I'll be
his
heading down
quest.
below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries.
You want to make sure you have, I think he wants 4 or 5 purple moss clumps. But before we do that, we are going back to the Undead Asylum, where you can see I was mauled by goddamn torch hollows. Because those boys will fuck you up big time. And we are coming back here for a particular reason. There is a boss fight we can do here. But in the center of this arena, if you walk on it, the floor will collapse. And there's a boss that we can fight here. You can actually see said boss at the beginning of the game as you're leaving your cell. If you look off through the, like, the gated windows, basically, you can see another Asylum demon wandering around. And it's the Stray Demon, and it is just a stronger Asylum demon. You can come here anytime during your return to the Undead Asylum. He will be available. His moveset is identical, except he has a explosion that he can do. This right here. Get away from him as far away as you can. That has a lingering hitbox. Once it's over with, chances are if you run towards him, you'll still get hit by just the end of the hitbox. Doing it again. But other than that, he is just an Asylum demon. Aside from being stronger. I'm surprised that did not hit me. That has more range than you think it does. But we will smack the booty with our big club. Name of the game, smack the booty. I'm shocked that those are not hitting me. Continue to smack the booty. And he is dead. And for our troubles, we are rewarded. With humanity, homeward bone, and a Titanite slab. That is the final upgrade material for standard upgrade path, and I think, what is it, raw? Now we are down in Blighttown to go deal with Siegward and or Siegmeyer. Yeah, to get a weapon from plus 14 to plus 15, you need a Titanite slab. You get that one for free, well, for beating that boss. Dark Wraiths in New Londo Ruins can drop them. You get one for finishing Siegward and or Siegmeyer's quest. And I think there's one in the there is one in the DLC. You get it from the sub-boss, well, more or less from the optional boss. But we find Siegward and or Siegmeyer over here, off in the corner. And he's asleep.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss? Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation.
And we get the Pierce Shield, which is the shield he is using.
Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
Hey, don't be talking about Lord Gwyn like that. I'm Lord Gwyn's boot, damn it. But he requires, I think he needs like 4 scraps of moss.
I quicksand in there.
And with that, there's one final thing we can do down here. I was being coy about it in an earlier episode. Most people who are, I don't know, whoever will be watching this probably knows about all of this, but if you've never played Dark Souls before, there are usually a couple of very well-hidden levels, and there's one here. There's a hidden wall here where we got the plank shield, and there's a chest. And we get Twin Humanities. But that is not all there is to this area. There is another hidden wall here. And I'm currently mid-rolling, because I have not put on Havel's Ring. There we go. The Great Hollow. So this is another entirely optional area. There are items down here that we can gather up. There's, you know, things and tidbits, but there is no boss. There is really no reason to come here unless you want the items. This area can be precarious, though, because it's a lot of drops you have to make if you want to get everything. With one of those everythings being right here at the beginning. Oh, excuse me. But you're gonna navigate all of these tree branches. Wait, I don't... Do I... I must get it here in a second, or do I realize that I need to go up further? I realize I need to go up further. I think I actually die trying to get this right here. But yeah, there's an item directly below us. And it's a really good item. that I would like to hopefully be able to wear eventually. Excuse me. But it is the Chloranthy ring, which, just like our Grass Crest shield, the ancient ring engraved with a large green flower is of unknown origin, hastens the regeneration of stamina. It's a stamina regen ring, just like our Grass Crest shield helps regen our stamina. That does too. And I died and didn't quit out quick enough because I can't. I hesitated. Yeah. And I don't know if I rested at that bonfire. Did I rest at that bonfire? I did. No. No. Bad. Point down. But there are a couple other... There's actually quite a number of crystal lizards down here. I think I come back for most of them. You can see them up there. You have to drop down from where the bonfire is onto another platform. But the majority of the end of this episode will be here in the Great Hollow and the zone that precedes it. Or succeeds it, I'm sorry. Yeah, this area, red Titanite chunks, that is for fire and chaos upgrade paths, which you can perform at Vemos, but you cannot do the chaos upgrade path until you get the Chaos Ember, which we won't get until we head towards Lost Izalith. But Chaos is essentially a better fire upgrade, more or less, in terms of the extra damage that it deals. But Chaos weapons scale off of your humanity up to 10. So with 10 humanity and a Chaos upgraded weapon, and some Wrath of Gods, you can do quite a bit of damage. That is also what Quelog's Fury Sword is. It's a curved sword you can make with Quelog's Soul and a curved sword. It does fire damage, it does physical damage, and it scales off of humanity. I don't know if the Chaos Blade does, because I've never used those weapons, because I don't care. I don't like the Chaos Blade. Although I love the Chikage and Bloodborne, and it's essentially the Chaos Blade. But I don't like the Chaos Blade. But we will continue down to the depths of the Great Hollow. I skip a number of items. I think I come back for them later. But yes, I do skip a few items here in the Hollow. Looking around to see if I see anything. Like, I don't think I get that item right now, because I'm like, how... Oh, maybe I do try to go for it. I'm gonna die, though, I bet. Nope! And we get a white Titanite chunk. That is for Divine and Occult upgrades. Yeah, I don't remember how I learned about the Great Hollow. I think this one I read about on a forum somewhere when the game originally came out. Blue Titanite is for magic and enchanted. But you get a number of colored Titanite chunks down here. Yeah, I think I read about this on a forum somewhere. Yeah, you're not gonna make that me. Told you. Yeah, the main enemy down here are these friggin' basilisks. Which I know I've talked about it before. Do not get stuck in that fog of theirs, because it will curse you, which will instantly kill you, and half your health until you cure the curse. Which curse can be cured with Purging Stones, which Oswald of Karim sells. The Undead Female Merchant in the shortcut from the Depths to Firelink Shrine sells them. And you can go to Ingvard in New Londo Ruins, and he will cure curse for you. And these are, if you want Eyes of Death and you're not playing online, you want to rank up Nito's Covenant, Basilisks have an okay chance to drop them. Basilisks will drop Eyes of Death. And then the Crow people in the Painted World of Ariandel, or Ariamis, wait. This one's Ariamis, Ariandel is Dark Souls 3. The Crow people in the Painted World will drop Souvenirs of Reprisal, which will let you rank up the Dark Moon. And then I don't know what drops Sunlight. I think something drops Sunlight Talismans. I think it's the Sunlight Maggots will drop Sunlight Talismans. So if you want to rank up those Covenants offline, you are absolutely able to. The only ones you can't upgrade offline are the Forest Hunters, because you have to actually physically get kills in the Covenant to rank it up. But pretty much all the other Covenants you are more than welcome to upgrade offline, including the one we are going to be finding here in a little bit. I think I said screw that item. I'm going to continue on. Man, that was like a 2-foot fall and I damn near died. I hear more basilisks. There's the ladder down. Excuse me. Hello, basilisk. Yeah, I cannot believe how broken Wrath of Gods is. I love it. And in later games, actually, in later games, miracles are completely pointless anyway, because in Dark Souls 2, they were overpowered. And then they nerfed them into the ground to the point they were completely and utterly useless. There was no reason to ever run a miracle build. And then they buffed miracles, but in reality they nerfed them more, and miracles are completely pointless in Dark Souls 2. There is no reason to run a miracle build because they do nothing. And then in Dark Souls 3, they were okay, and then they nerfed them, and there's pretty much no reason to run a miracle build unless you're playing Cinders. Although a caster in Dark Souls 1 is pretty broken anyway, like, especially sorcery. You can pretty much trivialize the game with sorcery. I know, because the other character you're more than likely going to see me kill the final DLC boss with is a caster. Unless I can find the original footage of this character killing the final boss, DLC boss. Because I was recording that segment, and I did a few runs against the boss and didn't beat him, so I was like, well, I'll take a break. So I stopped recording, and then I recorded a couple more attempts, and just recording a few other things, not at the same time, obviously, like literally, but just recording some stuff for like the bonus episode of this and whatnot. I ended up deleting the footage, I think, of me killing the final DLC boss, because I can't find it. And usually when I delete footage, I then empty out and scrub my recycle bin so I can have room on my hard drive for stuff. I'm thinking I accidentally deleted it. It might still be in my Elgato somewhere, because I actually haven't checked too thoroughly. But more than likely, you will see the final DLC boss killed by my broken caster character. I am not going to fight Macho Man Mushroom Savage. I think I fuck with these two. And then I see that, you know, Daddy Mushroom's there, and I'm like, no. But I will murder one of your children. Alright. And here's what we came down here for. Ash Lake. We're at the bottom of the world, basically. This is one of the few zones besides Firelink that has background music. And it's a fantastic one. And there's another Hydra down here. Bet you weren't expecting to see that boy again. There are a number of little hidden items down here, but the main draw for this area is there is a miracle down here, and there's a covenant. There's a number of items, but the main things is there's I think it's a miracle and then a covenant. Oh, and a weapon, actually. But this is the Black Hydra. He's stronger than the regular Hydra. But you fight him pretty much the same exact way. But off to his one side is a dragon scale. There's like 2 or 3 of those, 3 or 4 of those things down here. Hey, buddy. I originally had not planned on fighting him, but when he kind of trapped me in this corner, I was like, I have to fight him now. And I want a shield with stability, so I'm going to pick up the Black Knight. Or I want a shield with 100% fizz block. And what better shield than the Black Knight shield? It's like the best, I would say, like the best medium shield in the game. I hate fighting the Hydras, though. I can't stand it. I usually don't kill this one because I just don't care. He doesn't drop anything except for a dragon scale. That went not anywhere near as planned. Yep, you fight him, excuse me, exactly the same way you fight the other one. Just be careful, if you walk too far into the water, you will fall to your death. And now we just play whack-a-mole. This could take a while. Yeah, he's almost dead. Now you can see where the edge of the water is. I completely lost where the heads were. Two heads left. I'm surprised I got that second hit off on that head. Oh, that killed him. And we get 2 dragon scales. Which dragon scales can be used for 2 things: to level up a covenant that we are going to be finding here in a little bit, and to upgrade dragon weapons. And if you want to farm dragon scales, the Drakes in the Valley of Drakes can drop them. It's just rare. So you'll want 10 humanity, Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, and possibly, if you can manage it and get it, well, you'll get it. You automatically get it, I think, from the final Mimic you kill, but the Mimic head increases your... No, it does increase it, but I think all you want is Covetous Gold Serpent Ring and 10 humanity. Because I think your item discovery caps at a certain level. But we got the giant clam jam. And they have a pretty high chance of dropping Twinkling Titanite. And there's 4 or 5 of them down here, I think. They can hit fairly hard, so watch that. But as you can see, with a big heavy weapon, you can stun lock them. And their pearls, they'll drop purging stones too, are made up of human skulls. And there's also this skull down here. I have no idea what that's to. But now we will run across the beach until we get to our destination. I have no idea what I'm looking for. But it takes me a minute here. I hope I cut out all of it. I run around this tree for a little bit looking for the item that's here on how to get to it, and it's, yeah, completely obvious, more or less, to how to get to it, but I ran around for like 10-15 minutes trying to get to it. And I decided to try to 1v1 this guy, and I'm pretty sure he just annihilates me. You don't fuck with the big mushrooms. They will destroy you. And I'm out of Estus. Oof. Yeah, that's the item I'm trying to get to, and I'm like, well, how the fuck? How does one do this? And then I'm thinking, oh, it's that. But no, it's not. And another clam jam. Does he... Do I get killed by him? They have that little, like... Yeah, he does kill me. Because the slam forward, their back also gets a hitbox for it, apparently, which is weird, but it's Dark Souls 1, so... Alright, and then I finally find how to get to that item. On the path up into that tree, there's a drop-off that you make to land in this open log. And that is how you get to that item. And we get the Great Magic Barrier Miracle. Oh, I killed the giant mushroom, too. Giant mushroom is dead. And this episode is almost over with. It's another long one, but... Oh, I also murdered that clam. I got my revenge. But we are coming up to the final thing that is here in Ash Lake. A lot of walking here. A lot of walking. But here in Ash Lake, we find a dragon. But not just any dragon. This is the everlasting dragon. And through him, we can enter the dragon... I think it's called the Dragon Remnants. I don't remember what it's actually called. But we are given a dragon eye and a dragon headstone. The dragon headstone allows us to change our head into that of a dragon, and we can breathe fire. We come back here and cut his tail off to get the dragon greatsword. He does not care, because he is the everlasting dragon. The dragon remnants, or whatever they're called in this one, is a PvP covenant. You put down your dragon eye stone, another player summons you into their world, and you fight. If you kill them, you get a dragon scale. You can give dragon scales to the everlasting dragon to rank up. Oh, down here in Blighttown is Shiva.
Hello again. Strange to meet away from the clan and the forest. But while you are here, how about some equipment?
If you're not a part of the Forest Hunters Covenant, Shiva will not be here.
So many. And you know, you are a friend.
And he sells some interesting weapons. He'll also teach us gesture, but first I've got to kill some mosquitoes. This should be the last.
I have the equipment if you have the need.
But Jesus looks skyward, and he sells a few weapons that you can get as drops: the Stone Greatsword, the Demon Machete, Demon Spear, Demon Great Axe. Which the Demon Great Axe has the potential to have the most single hit damage in the game.
I see. You have a sharp eye for trinkets. Suits me fine.
Yeah, Shiva will not be here if you are not a part of the Forest Hunters Covenant. I did end up joining the Dragon Remnants, but I went to a bonfire and switched back to the Forest Hunters so that I could talk to Shiva. I'm popping souls here because I want to buy the Demon Great Axe as well. The Demon Great Axe can be dropped by the Taurus Demon during the boss fight. It's rare, however. And the Demon Great Machete can be dropped by the Capra Demon. Or you can buy it here from Shiva. But the Demon Great Axe should have the potential for the highest single hit damage output in the game. Highest DPS is like a Painted Guardian curved sword upgraded down the crystal path, and this, that, and the fifth. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought that was the end. Oh, I think I'm going back for the Titanite slab now. Yeah. Here in the area just before Nito's boss room is the white Titanite slab. I also came down here to try to farm humanity. I think I run around for a second before I actually go and get the slab. But these pinwheel, these boys here can drop white slabs, I think. They can also drop the masks. And then the little baby skeletons have a very high chance of dropping humanity. But since they spawn so rapidly, the game kind of can't keep up with them. And they can drop humanity, but it's almost instantaneous, and you have to pick it up almost right away, or it'll disappear. Oh, they drop white Titanite chunks. I thought they could drop slabs. But yeah, come down here with 10 humanity, the covetous gold serpent ring. You can probably farm up some humanity pretty easily. But again, you gotta be quick, because if you kill them and they drop the humanity, you have to pick it up like very quickly or it'll disappear, because it's like the game can't keep up with how many of the skeletons spawn as you kill them. Because those baby skeletons will spawn indefinitely. Like, they will just continue to spawn so long as you're down here. Mask of the Father, and a white Titanite chunk. So yeah, the last thing here is going to be the white Titanite slab, so that's going to do it for me. From me, the white Titanite slab, you guys will, you know, see it and everything. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, take it easy and have a good one. Later.